back to the Zone Garage Edmonton's YouTube channel. I'm Trevor, and I'm here with Steve. He's the manager of Zone Garage Edmonton, and he's doing a fine job there, and he's here to tell us all about epoxy floors, polyurea floors, and all the different products that they use at Zone Garage Edmonton. If you guys are in need of any type of a coating to protect your garage floor, your driveway, or just about any other surface on the ground in your home, they can help you out with that. Just call Steve and he'll be able to set you straight, or visit zonegarageedmonton.com and fill out the form and he'll get out to you, right? You'll go out and give him a quotation, or you can give him a call. What's your number again?
780-996-1046.
All right, so you know the number, you know the website, don't hesitate to call. Now, today we're gonna be talking about what makes Zone Garage's product different or better than other of their competitors out there. Like why do they use the products they do and what makes them so special? So we're going to talk a little bit about that today, but first we'll start off with a quote, and this one is from Winston Churchill. Love Winston Churchill. You know, he was very famous, won World War, so that helps. We shape our buildings, thereafter they shape us. I like that quote because, you know, you guys are in the home improvement business, and really making someone's space special and something that they're proud of, right?
Right.
And love to come home to. Next thing is this is a fact about some of the products at Zone Garage. I'll just read it off for you. We use a patented ZG-SHIELD polyurea, which is high quality, UV stable, and low odor. So that is very important when you're installing these, because there's pretty bad smells that come from the chemicals, and it can be very, can affect your nose, can affect your lungs, can affect things. So if it's a low VOCs, low chemicals, that's just much better, right?
Less headaches.
Less headaches. Less headaches. And now if you're the kind of person who likes to breathe in those things, well, maybe just leave the can open. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. That's bad for your health. So I'm going to start with some questions here. You're the man with the plan. You know everything about this stuff. You've been working with Zone Garage for how long now?
4 years.
4 years, and you've been installing these types of floors and these products for how long?
9 years.
9 years. So a lot of experience, a lot of knowledge in all of this stuff. So first question that people might have for you is, on your website it says you use ZG-SHIELD polyurea. What the heck is that?
It's actually a hybrid. So our polyurea is actually 75% polyurea and 25% polyaspartic. The idea behind that is the polyurea part, the 75% polyurea, has an extreme stretch rate. So it's got a 15% expansion contraction rate. So every time your garage pad expands and contracts, it's just going to move with it, unlike other big box products that you would put on your floor that they'll just slowly tear off. They don't have that expansion contraction, right, so they can't stretch. The other 25% is polyaspartic, and that has 100% UV blockers. Yeah. Okay, so it keeps it from damage from UV, from correct
UV. So great for outside products, right?
Right, for outside, and also for the front of the apron that people see outside the garage door.
Nice, very good. Now, why do you love your products as opposed to other companies' products? Tell me why? Because you're a lifer. You've been in Zone Garage for a while, and you're not going anywhere. Why do you like using your products as opposed to other things you might have used in the past?
First of all, with our product, the first thing you'll notice is our product versus others. One top coat is like a double thick, beautiful top coat. There's a lot of products that I have used in the past that are very thin. You have to put 1, 2, even sometimes 3 coats on to make it more of a nice glassed out finish. Okay.
What about things like the colors and the different styles and stuff that you can do? Is there something different about those that are less than other products that are out there? Or are they all pretty much, you have a lot of options with them all? You do.
So the colors, I mean, we add a tint to the base coat of our product, but the flakes, they're all pretty much universal. We have more selection than any other person I know except for the manufacturer of the flakes. But
Awesome. So you got a lot of different choices with the flooring system that you go with.
right.
Now, tell me about your guarantee. How can you say you guarantee for 20 years?
We just do. We're very confident. We're the manufacturer. Our teams are manufacturer trained, so they know the products. They know what they're putting on the floor. You know, if something does happen, we're right there. You just call us and we'll make an appointment. We're right there. We're fixing it. Our reviews can attest to the quality of work that we do for one, and also you know, if there's ever any issues, we're right there fixing it.
Yeah, the best guarantee is doing a good job to start with, so you don't have to go back and fix it.
Right.
Right. So with Zone Garage and Steve here and his team, they like to do things right the first time, because it just makes not only financial sense, but it also improves the reputation that you have with your customers
Right.
in the Edmonton area. So I love that. Now, maybe you can help answer a question for me. There are different products out there, and like when you search online, you know, all you find is epoxy floor, or so forth. But you have different products that you offer. Can you tell me the difference maybe between the polyurea, polyaspartic, and the epoxy? Like, what's the difference? Because everyone kind of lumps it all together as an epoxy floor.
Right, and that's how it used to be in the olden days. So epoxy has a very small stretch capacity. It also has different curing times. So when we do, say, a metallic epoxy floor, it's a 24-hour cure time of that base coat before we can do each consecutive coat. Versus polyurea, polyaspartic, it's a one-day process. It's extremely durable. It has that expansion contraction, 15% expansion contraction rate. It's you know, highly chemical resistant, slip resistant. We also have a slip resistant additive in our product. Yeah.
So just a little bit different, more stretch, so might be good for, you know, extreme temperature differentials and all that kind of stuff.
Right. It's the product to go to if you're doing garages for sure.
Nice. Hey, Steve. Next question I have, and you probably get this a lot with the different clients that you deal with, but they do a lot of work with oil and other chemicals. Now, how does your ZG-SHIELD hold up to those types of chemicals?
Right. So our products are very, very highly chemical resistant. It's a non-porous surface. So if you spill oil or gasoline or whatever, just simply wipe it up with a paper towel, and pretty much that's it. So.
Wow, so very, very simple to take care of. No real, you know, don't have to worry about a chemical getting on there and kind of making it peel or bubble or anything of that nature. It creates a nice protective barrier.
Right, and we do have a list of what chemicals can be used on it and which cannot. There's a couple that
Of course,
absolutely cannot put on there.
Yeah, don't pour, you know, acid or something.
Yeah.
on it.
Yeah.
That would be a bad thing.
Yeah.
But basically, the typical things you'd find in a garage is not really going to damage it.
No.
Right. Awesome. Well, that's fantastic. Now, the next question we have, you know, even though, you know, you tell people that, you know, that it's so good, it's not going to yellow and you know, it's nice and shiny. Really, like, honestly, does it yellow? Does it change its color? Does it, you know, bleed out color? Does it get bleached or anything like that? Does it get, you know, an awful, like not shiny, but more of like a scuffed up look to it? Like, honestly, like, tell me about your product.
Yeah, honestly, you have a lifetime warranty against any of that, so it will not yellow, it will not discolor. As for the shine's always going to be there. As long as you follow the instructions on correct maintenance for the which is very minimal, by the way.
Okay, so maybe go into that a little bit. What do you have to do to maintain one of your floors?
We only recommend simple green for cleaning the surfaces. It's a biodegradable, it's pH balanced, won't hurt the top coat at all. Okay,
so use some simple green and water and just hose it off?
Right, yep.
Nice. Okay, so very simple. Hose and squeegee, and you know, you're done with some simple green, and it should last, 20 years
20
plus and beyond,
plus,
right? The
yeah.
guarantee is 20 years, but I mean, you know, I don't know what houses will last 20, 20 years. The floor will outlast the house. I can't guarantee that, but anyways, I'm just interviewing. I don't represent the company. Don't get mad at me. Don't sue me. Okay. Now, let's talk about some questions that other people have. So let's say you know, someone came in and they're really questioning the quality of the product because they had a neighbor who got a floor done and it was all scratched up like 2 days later. Does your product do that?
Absolutely not, and that's all I can say about that is obviously they were not using the correct product, so they were either just using just epoxy or a big box brand do-it-yourself job.
Right, so not really getting the product that is right for the job that you guys use, right? And also the installation, I think, is probably part of the big problem with that, and surfaces failing and so forth. So maybe tell us a little bit about, you know, what you guys do to prep your surface and why you can guarantee that 20-year floor.
Right, so we diamond grind every floor, every concrete surface, or we sand if it's a wood surface, say stairs. But as far as the concrete goes, we diamond grind everything, and that's to remove the cream finish, the shiny finish off the concrete, open up the pores of the concrete so that the chemical can create a mechanical bond and anchor into the substrate. That's the biggest thing that's the most important thing we do.
Okay, and that's what it does. I mean, these guys can guarantee the floor because they take the extra time to prep the floor beforehand, and really create something that's going to last a long, long time. Now, when it comes to manufacturing, do you guys really manufacture your own products? We
do, and the nice thing about that is because we manufacture our own products, they're all made by Zone Garage in Montreal. Each product that they send is batch specific to a region. So what Alberta gets for a product is different than what Vancouver gets. It's got different stretch rate capacities. Because there's obviously temperature differences in these regions. So.
Right, so that's the beautiful thing about being the manufacturer and supplier and installer of the product, is you can, you know, have better controls on the product, better controls of where it's installed, how it's installed, and it's easier to train people on a product that you guys manufacture than it is having to be trained on, say, several different manufacturers' types of products, right?
Right, exactly.
Awesome. So there you have it, guys. I mean, Zone Garage is really the right choice for a garage flooring package, or, you know, any concrete surface or even wood surface around your home. If you want that, you know, nice finish where it's you know, shiny, polished with the flake looks, or even something special you can do, right? Give Steve a call. He knows all about it. He knows what can be done, what shouldn't be done, and he's been doing it a long time. So you can check out zonegarageedmonton.com, or the phone number again is
780-996-1046.
Okay, I'm terrible with memorizing phone numbers, so I'm glad that you got that one down pat. All right, guys, so thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you on another video. Thanks.